Hi boys and girls, and welcome back to music. Today we're going to read Zoo Song, and it's by Barbara Botner. Fabio, Herman, and Gertrude were neighbors. Gertrude had a terrible voice, but she loved to sing. Whenever Gertrude began a song, Herman would rattle the bars on his cage noisily, but she never missed a note. In fact, the more he rattled his cage, the louder Gertrude would sing. "She's getting louder," Herman cried, and she definitely was. "I must make her stop that awful noise." Herman threw an orange at her. However, Gertrude thought it was a present, but she didn't want to stop singing to eat the orange, so she happily threw it back. One door over was Fabio, a quiet fellow. He was minding his own business when he was hit by a flying orange. "That lion," he said. He grabbed a pail and threw it next door into the lion's pen. Slam! It crashed and banged and rolled on the floor. Herman roared in protest. Gertrude thought he was trying to drown her out, so she started singing even louder and even higher. "I'll go crazy," cried Herman as he banged against the door on his cage. "I wish that lion would just calm down," Fabio cried, and Herman began to cry, and while Gertrude just continued to sing. A man passed and saw Herman crying, and he played a cheery song on his violin. The man gently put the instrument in Herman's cage. "Here," he said. "You look like you need this more than me." Herman stopped crying and reached for the instrument, took the bow, and stroked the violin. It rasped, it warbled, and it screeched. Herman thought, "This is glorious." He practiced his violin all afternoon and straight through dinner. Gertrude thought she had never heard anything so awful. "But a true artist must never stop," she said, "no matter what." So she sang all the louder to drown him out. Fabio gloomily stared at the big, peaceful blue sky, wondering, will this noise ever stop? A little girl came by and saw Fabio's long face, and she thought a dance might help him forget all of his troubles. Rat-a-tat-tat-da-doot-da-dot-doo, she went with her nimble feet on the pavement, but Fabio's face did not change. The dancer bent down and untied her shoes and gave them to Fabio. "You look like you need these a lot more than I do," she said. And Fabio looked at the shoes and thought, well, why not? He stuffed his great big bear paws into them. And as soon as they were on his feet, a new Fabio was born. He was filled with a rhythm he didn't know was in him, and his quiet ways had left him. He danced all night long and never slept a wink, and neither did Herman or Gertrude. Gertrude continued to sing as loudly as she could, and Herman had sawed his bow over the violin strings with great purpose. And Fabio danced rat-a-tat-tat-da-toot-da-too fast and furiously. All night long, the zoo was noisy and very, very loud. But just as night turned into morning, something strange happened. Herman found a lovely melody on his violin, and Gertrude sang the harmony very softly, and Fabio danced to the rhythm. Herman, Gertrude, and Fabio hit the same notes and the same beats at exactly the same time. When it was over, everyone stopped playing, and all was quiet. Very, very quiet. Then Gertrude took a great deep breath. She felt another song coming on, and she sang the beginning, which was soft and rather nice. Herman thought, mind if I join in? He asked. "I would be delighted," she said, and Herman picked up his violin. Fabio, hey, will you please give us the beat?" asked Herman. "Don't mind if I do." Click-a-click-a-tap-tap went Fabio's feet. Oh, how I love to dance. Gertrude, Herman, and Fabio sang and danced the same song and the same tune. They truly believed that they sounded wonderful. However, they really didn't sound that great. But then again, they never knew because they were all playing together. The end.